The other question was, I'm a new dancer. I don't really know what to do. I don't know how to navigate being the new girl at the club and accidentally talking to someone else's regular. How do I do this and also maintain a good reputation? I understand this can be pretty awkward. You don't know anybody there, and you can feel the competitive nature of what's going on sometimes, and you're not always going to run into like the nicest dancers. There's a lot of nice dancers out there, but it only takes like one or two to kind of ruin the vibe, and everyone's encountered that person. So having had that interaction can sometimes set you off and make you very apprehensive about who's a regular or who's regular. I'm going to say this right now, and it's probably going to piss off a lot of people, but if you are a dancer, you do not own your regulars. They are not yours. Like I said before, they are customers of the club, of the establishment that you pay a house fee to work in. We are contractors, so we don't own that business. I know that's a really hard thing to accept because we've put so much time into massaging that customer and making him feel good, and we've probably done 1 million champagne rooms with him. I understand. You feel as if you own the customer, but you actually don't. So here's what I'm going to say about that. Dancers that will then, say you sit with someone's regular, it turns out that regular really likes you and wants to take you for a dance. Good for you. Next thing you know, you go up to the dressing room and some girl is getting in your face and you're like, what the fuck? Here's the thing. A person that acts that way, as if in any other business, any other type of business selling a service or a product, if they were to treat their competition that way and then expect the competition to not sell a product to a person looking for the service, in the real world, people would look at that business like they're crazy. Like, just because, I don't know, I can't think of anything right now, but, just because, like, I eat cornflakes doesn't mean that I can't also go and eat Cocoa Krispies, like, the next day. That's my prerogative as a customer. So wouldn't it be weird if cornflakes called up Cocoa Krispies and was like, you asshole, like, Aurora's only supposed to eat my cereal? No, that doesn't happen. And that's the same thing. The same rule applies here. The reason why that dancer is being a bully to the more novice dancer is because it's about what's going on in their head. Their mindset is not on point. That says to me that dancer has a scarcity mindset. So they believe that there's not enough out there for them. They believe that if they don't get this set amount of money that they always get from this customer, that they will not garner those wages elsewhere. They will not find another customer that will pay them. And I understand, that's scary. No one really wants to lose track of like a set amount of income. It's comfortable. Here's the thing. You don't want to be comfortable. You don't want to be comfortable ever in any job that you're doing, because that means that you're not learning anything when you're comfortable. So the whole point is to be on your toes so that you can be prepared for things like that. A dancer that's bullying other dancers and scaring them out of taking, you're welcome. A dancer that's bullying other dancers and scaring them out of taking money from other customers is the dancer that's not really working on their own skill set and working on their mindset. So I did have a point here. I was going to bring up something else. She may have too much invested in that one customer. There is a saying like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Okay, so if you're making $10,000 a month and you're getting $5,000 of that off of one customer, and then you lose him, you've got a really big problem now. In sales, there is an expression of keeping your pipeline full, keeping it churning. So even though you're doing really well, say you're doing 10, shoot for an extra 5,000, because you never know if you're going to lose that 5 or if you could just make more. You're always going to cycle through. Once you've sold something, you're always going to cycle through your service or your product when you're selling. So you want to continuously be looking for new clientele, new customers, even though you have ones that you think are set. That being said, everything will come to an end. Every regular will come to an end. I know some dancers that have had regulars for like 8 or 9 years. God bless them. I have never been that successful at keeping a regular. I actually don't like having regulars. I don't like doing that much emotional labor. I don't like texting a lot outside of work. I used to do it. I'm at a point right now where I'm not comfortable doing that. That's a boundary right now. maybe not forever. But if you want to ensure that you get your money from getting regulars, don't always rely on just one. Keep it going. Keep looking for new ones. And when you lose that regular, that one that you're really holding on to, don't be too upset about it, because they always get replaced by a better one. Always. There's always something better that comes along. You get better and better at doing this job. Once you get rid of something, consider it a blessing. Something new is going to come in and work better for you.